Welcome to the ITIL for Practitioner Service Level Management Certification e-learning from One World Training. We would like to begin by first acknowledging AXELOS and PeopleCert as we have used their logos and official guidance in this courseware. We also want to thank you for having chosen us for your learning needs. About One World Training. We are a global training and consulting company having offices in the USA, the UK, the Netherlands, India, Malaysia, United Arab Emirates, South Africa, and many other countries globally. We provide training in information technology, business management, project management, ISO standards, GDPR, and many other topics for individuals and organizations. One World Training delivers courses in 5 different ways. Number 1, public classrooms. Number 2, online or virtual, that is. Number 3, e-learning, self-paced. 4, a mix of self-paced e-learning along with support when you need. 5, at the user's location on-site for private and government organizations. We are authorized and endorsed by leading global professional bodies. And we have some of those logos at the bottom of this slide. So we are authorized by PeopleCert as well as PMI, Exen, and we are also a partner of GamingWorks Business Simulations. And some of the PeopleCert certifications that we offer are not only the ITIL ones, but also Prince2 project in controlled environments. We also have the Agile Shift, which is the Agile Transformation Certification, MSP, Managing Successful Programs, MOR, Management of Risk, MOP, Management of Portfolio, MOV, Management of Value, P3O, Project Program and Portfolio Office. Then we also have through PeopleCert, the SDI certifications, the Service Desk Institute certifications, such as the Service Desk Analyst and the Service Desk Manager. We also have the PeopleCert certifications, such as the DevOps, Scrum, Dev Skills, Lean IT, and some of the Six Sigma Lean ones through IASSC, International Association for Six Sigma Certification, through PeopleCert again. We also offer the Exen certifications as well as the PMI, such as the PMP, CAPM, ACP, and so on. And we are also an AXELOS consulting partner for performing capability and maturity assessments for your ITIL and P3M3 environments. P3M3 meaning Project, Program, and Portfolio Management Maturity Model. Regarding the Service Level Management Certificate exam, it's a 30-minute exam, so it's a short exam. If you are writing the exam in a language other than your spoken language, you get 38 minutes, so which is 25% additional time. There will be 20 multiple choice questions, 1 mark per question, and you need to obtain 13 or more correct answers to pass the exam, which is 65% score. There is no negative marking, and there are 3 types of questions. Most of the questions will be the standard multiple choice with 4 answer options, and 1 would be the correct answer. There will be some negative worded, just very few, maybe just 1 or 2, meaning a question such as which of the below options is incorrect or not correct or not true or is not part of something. And the list questions are essentially very few again, which are where the answer is a combination of 2 options, not just 1. But again, you have to pick the final answer from a given list of 4 choices. And it's a closed book exam. It will be invigilated or proctored by someone from PeopleCert. The exam is based on the Bloom's level 2 and 3 levels of learning and testing. Bloom's level 2 is about understanding, and Bloom's level 3 is about application of the concepts. There would be no basic questions at level 1, which is basically memory recall. However, you would require a good amount of memory recall for answering the level 2 and the level 3 questions. There are no questions at level 4, which is analysis, or level 5 evaluation, or level 6 creation of something new. This is the overall certification scheme. In fact, the service level management, you will see it here, which is within the Collaborate, Assure, and Improve bundle, which means the Collaborate, Assure, and Improve is also a separate single exam, which is a longer duration exam, which covers all the 5 topics of not only the service level management, but also continual improvement, relationship management, information security management, and supplier management. So one can pick up each of these 5 certification exams, or they could do a single certificate, the Collaborate, Assure, and Improve, which is a longer duration exam, which is basically a combination of these 5 courses. And there are other bundles as well. We have the Plan, Implement, and Control bundle, and that is the one above. And this bundle is made up of 5 topics: the change enablement, release management, service configuration management, deployment management, and IT asset management. So depending on the individual's interest, they could pick up maybe release management, or they might choose all the 5 individually, or they might choose to write the single bundle of Plan, Implement, and Control if they want to cover all the 5 in a single training course and exam. We do offer the bundled training courses as well, which are a combination of the 5 individual smaller courses. And then also we have another bundle called the Monitor, Support, and Fulfill, which is again a longer exam. And you can obtain that by doing all these 5 here, or one might want to pick up just maybe 1 or 2 of these and do them independently. So the Monitor, Support, and Fulfill is a combination of the service desk, incident management, problem management, service request management, and the monitoring and event management. There are also a few other extension modules. On the left side, we have the ITIL Specialist Business Relationship Management, and we also have the ITIL Specialist IT Asset Management. If you notice, all these exams require you to complete ITIL Foundation. There are 2 certificates which are totally independent at the extreme left: Acquiring and Managing Cloud Services and Sustainability in Digital and IT. These do not require a candidate to complete the ITIL Foundation. Now, let's look at the overall scheme here. To obtain the ITIL Practice Manager qualification, which is a separate certificate, there is no separate exam for it, but one would have to complete a few items below that. So for example, to obtain the Practice Manager certificate automatically, one would have to finish Create, Deliver, and Support, have to complete that certification, which is of course dependent on ITIL Foundation, and they would have to do any one bundle such as Monitor, Support, or Fulfill, or Plan, Implement, and Control, or Collaborate, Assure, and Improve, or any 5 separate certificates of their choice. So one could pick up these 5, or somebody could pick up Service Desk, and then they might want to pick up Change Enablement and Release. They might want to pick up Continual Improvement as the 4th one, and they could pick up even one of these 2 from the left here. Like for example, Business Relationship Management or IT Asset Management there. Now, one should not pick up the extreme left ones. These are totally separate. These are not part of the Practice Manager qualification. And we also have, apart from Practice Manager, we have another stream, which is the Managing Professional. Now, this certificate is automatically awarded to anybody who has finished not only ITIL Foundation, but also Drive Stakeholder Value, High Velocity IT, Direct, Plan, and Improve, and also the Create, Deliver, and Support. Then there is one more at the extreme right. To obtain the ITIL Strategic Leader qualification, one would have to complete the Direct, Plan, and Improve, Digital IT Strategy, and ITIL Foundation, of course. And once a candidate has obtained all the 3 qualifications, the Practice Manager, Managing Professional, and Strategic Leader, they automatically receive the ITIL Master certificate. There is no separate exam for the ITIL Master, similar to not having any exams for the Practice Manager, Managing Professional, and Strategic Leader. So hope this is clear, but please also look at the small print at the bottom. It basically explains the same that I just narrated. Then for this course in particular, the Service Level Management Practice, we have 7 learning outcomes. In fact, the learning outcomes for all the practice certifications are same, except they cover a different topic. So here we have the 7 learning outcomes. The first one is to understand the key concepts of the practice of service level management. Then items 2, 3, 4, and 5 are related to the 4 dimensions of the practice. So number 2 is about the processes and value streams. Number 3 is about the organization and people. Number 4 is the information and technology dimension. And number 5 is about the partners and suppliers dimension. And it's relevant to this practice. Number 6 is a separate topic, which is about the ITIL capability model. So we'll learn about the 5 levels of capability of ITIL and how it relates to this particular practice of service level management. And the last learning outcome, number 7, is to apply the recommendations for the practice success. So apart from this introductory recording that you're going through right now, we have 7 additional recordings subsequently, separate recordings, which will take you through those 7 learning outcomes. So as I mentioned earlier, number 1 is the key concepts of service level management. Number 2 will take you through a couple of processes for this practice and the value stream concept, the value stream analysis in particular, and to which value streams this practice contributes. Number 3 focuses on the roles of the service owner and the service level manager, and also gives you some guidance about structuring your people or organization for this practice. And number 4 is about the tools that can help you automate your practice, such as workflow tools, etc. And then also some recommendations for automation. Number 5 is about the dependency of this practice on partners and suppliers, and what can partners and suppliers really do for this practice to support the service provider or the consumer. Number 6 is about the practice capability. And it particularly takes you through not only the 5 capability levels for any practice, but also what are the capability criteria for each level. So for example, and the capability criteria are defined based on the practice success factors. So there are 2 practice success factors in this practice, which are covered in the value streams, which are covered in the key concepts, number 1 section, that is. And the same PSFs will appear again in number 6 in the capability. And for each of those practice success factors or PSFs, there are certain capability criteria. Some are at level 2, some are at level 3, some at level 4, and some at level 5. Then, of course, every organization will decide to have their own capability level. They may not decide to have service level management at level 5. They may be okay to have it or run it at level 4 or level 3, depending on what is important for them. Because the higher the capability, as you can imagine, it costs more effort to implement, train people, etc., to reach that or maintain that level. And lastly, number 7 is about recommendations for practice success, and which will help you succeed in this practice in your real world. Apart from this, we also have in your e-learning access 2 official sample papers as recordings. And we have the same sample papers and their answer sheets in the form of the official PDFs from PeopleCert. And we also have the same 2 sample papers as not as PDFs or even online recordings, but also as online simulated exams. So you can even try these as online simulated exams in your e-learning access. Apart from that, if you need additional practice questions, it's available for a small fee. They are directly available through the PeopleCert site. But if you need them help with that, let us know. We'll be happy to make arrangements for that also. Those are 2 additional mock exams apart from the 2 official sample papers that we are already giving you. By the way, these 2 official sample papers are also from PeopleCert. So, which means, there is enough available for you for your practice.